So, what's going on, guys? This is Sam here, and welcome to a video where I attempt to speedrun Super Metroid. Now, you may notice at the very beginning here, I'm actually very confused. That's because, also you may notice that the timer is already at 5 when I start. That's because I didn't understand how live split worked. I didn't realize that it actually would automatically start as soon as I turned the game on. So, I don't know if that invalidates the run or anything, but, yeah, I just wanted to clear that up, and, because I'm going to be very confused for this, and I'm not going to run too long, so, I'll just let you get into the video right away. Hang on. Okay, wait. Hang on, I don't even know if, is it? Okay, it's recorded. So, what's going on, guys? I am, okay. I am gonna record an intro to put ahead of this, but we're jumping straight in. I did not realize that this actually was working. I don't know if I'm... Because, like, this is the first time I've ever used Live Split, and I don't know if it's working or if it just, like, detected that Super Metroid's ROM was running. So, so some things I want to get out of the way before I get criticized by people for not knowing what I'm doing. This is, again, as I mentioned, this is the first time I've ever used Live Split. I'm not much of a... I know some tricks, but I've never officially speedrun Super Metroid, and I always like the 100% category. So, like, I know some tricks, and I'm sure if you, like, see the order in which I've got the split set up, you'll see that I'm not doing things in your traditional order. Also, I may adjust some splits as time goes on. We'll see how things go. Also, one other thing, you'll notice that it says I've got 3 attempts, that this is the 3rd attempt. Those first 2 were me trying to set up things and make sure that the live split was running. So anyway, I actually had a recommendation, well, actually it wasn't really a recommendation, but sort of an inspiration from a coworker to play this and to try and speedrun this. Also, I really hope my voice is coming across well, because if it is not, I am wasting a recording. Okay. I don't think Live Split's gonna work for, like, the actual splits that I've set, because, like, it wouldn't know. It wouldn't know, because, like, if I misspelled morph, it doesn't know what morph ball is. It doesn't know. I'm gonna have to manually split that. We'll see. I gotta make sure that Live Split is on focus so I can actually hit the button for it. I can't believe that it actually started. Like, it actually recognized that Super Metroid was running, and it turned the Live Split on as soon as I started the game. I can't believe that it did that. That's amazing. Also, yes, I know I'm probably wasting a ton of time going slow. This is sort of like, you can see on my split, I don't have any splits saved, so I'm... Please don't criticize me, YouTube. Okay. Also, I don't know how long this is actually gonna take me. We'll see just how long it takes. I may not actually be able to finish recording in this one session. I don't know, it depends on, like, how quickly I get things, and I hope if I input in my commands properly. So no, Live Split does not know what my where to split my segments in the game. Although it may actually, and this would be funny if it actually tracked where I manually set the splits in the gameplay and just split it at the same time. That would be kind of funny. It would be amazing. I don't know how it would do that, but already it's running better than the BizHawk Auto Tracker, which I can never get working. So yeah, there's that. I remember when I was a little kid playing this game, I rarely ever even got this far in the game. Yeah, I don't need that one. Now, would you stop? I know how to wall jump doesn't make me really good at it. Like, here. I'm better off just climbing the platforms. Like some casual. At least I'm not having to deal with input lag. Oh. Okay, so we're coming up on bombs. And we're gonna have a nice little surprise in this room. I gotta remember to actually hit my splits. Okay. Well, I guess we're not getting out of this room. I already did like most of a casual playthrough on my channel. If you want to check that out. I never finished it because of audio issues. My recording software stopped recording the game audio for some reason for like a whole episode, and I had saved. Also, this is a terrible Torizo fight. I got the beheading animation, but I remember I rarely ever, like, it took me a long time to figure out how to beat that boss when I was playing as a kid. We're gonna head up this way. Now we got bombs. I'd suppose I wouldn't like I don't want to irritate somebody by, you know, like claiming this is some sort of guide, because, you know, like, I'm not really a speedrunner. I like the idea of speedrunning. I'd like to be able to get into it, but I don't even know how to run Live Split properly, so coming to me for advice is probably not the greatest thing you could do. But what I am going to try and do is for like people who want to try getting into it like me and may not know some of the tricks that I'm doing, I'll give like guides on how it's done, because I'm not taking the intended path through this game. And we're now down in Brinstar, a terrifying place for when I was a kid. So you open this door, and normally you're not able to get the item in here. But if you do things just right, and you morph the frame that you hit the ground... Oh, I don't have missiles. I don't have enough missiles. Hang on. I can fix this. Hang on. Come on, drop some missiles. Drop some missiles. Thank you. If you morph the frame you hit the ground, you get, it's a bit complicated to explain, but the game sort of bugs out and gives you the normal running speed while still being morphed, and that lets you get through that gap. And that's how we get over here early. Now, normally, if those were the only items that you'd have in this section, there'd be no reason to try and pull that trick off, but you can get supers here. So, that's why I do that trick. It saves me from having to do a boss right now, and with another trick that I can show you, you can skip an entire boss. So, that's going to be fun to show. So we head down this way. For like any percent runs, you would never, ever have to worry about fighting Spore Spawn. On 100% runs, unless you can pull off another trick that I'm going to show off later, because I don't have the equipment for it, you do have to fight Spore Spawn. Unless there's another trick that I'm unaware of, which there probably is. Normally, casual people would wait till they get grapple beam to get this missile. If I can wall jump if I could wall jump to save my life, that would be nice. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. It's usually not that hard. Guys, I know how to play this game. Can you believe that I know how to play this game? Can you believe that? And off goes my phone. Yes, that is a Minecraft oof. I'm back in the old beta days. I should have added a split for charge beam. I really should have. I figured, I can get charge beam like, really close to super, so there's no reason to add it. I should have added a split for it. Oh well. What charge beam does, for people that aren't aware, is it lets me charge my beam up, which can be used in various different ways, but usually it's just for doing a ton of damage real quick. Come on, get up there. And this is the room I would recommend if you want to practice early, learning how to do wall jumps. That's the room to try it. There's a very easy wall jump there you can use to get that missile early. And I think a lot of this game was designed for, like, it was designed for casual people to have fun and figure out what order they need to pick up items in order to, reach new locations, but also for, like, people who know what path to take. This game has a lot of different things you can do, and oop, that's a B-Tom. Neat little trick with those guys. You can actually just hit them with a missile if you aim straight up, and it instantly kills them. Another interesting thing about them is that if you have, if there is space in your I guess inventory for power bombs, they will always drop power bombs. Otherwise, I believe they always drop energy, which is interesting. And there's Spazer. Spazer, pretty clear and obvious why I would pick it up now. You don't need high jump to reach Spacer. And it massively increases your damage. It makes a lot of enemies that would normally just be immune to your power beam, just, it cuts them down real fast. And it ate my input. Oh. Sometimes I forget that requires a super missile. This trick is a bit more difficult to pull off than typical, and here I go and I pull it off first try. That trick actually, I think for some reason, is impossible, I think, or at least a lot harder if you have Speed Booster. For some reason, Speed Booster just sort of messes with your momentum. Now, normally, if you're just playing this, the vanilla way, if you're just playing a vanilla Super Metroid ROM, there's no way you'd have it by then, have Speed Boost by then. And there I go, missing the crack. But I like to play a lot of randomizers. If the first few videos on my channel are any indication. And if you guys are, still watching from like back then thanks. If you guys remember watching the original, like, 3 videos, maybe 4 I uploaded that were all randomizer videos, and you guys were here watching it when I released those videos, then hey, thanks for sticking around to watch my lame videos. So I'm gonna be attempting something here. I don't know how to do this. I don't know the frame. There's like a frame when you're fighting Kraid, and this is gonna eat up a lot of time. Why I'm not a speedrunner. There's like a frame where you can hit Kraid, and it sort of like. It sort of stun locks him, and you can just kill for Kraid before he pops out of the ground, which is a lot faster than trying to fight him outright. What? Okay. Remember how the time split automatically turned on when I turned the game? I did not hit the button for that split there. It recognized that I picked up Varia, and it hit that split. What? What? This doesn't make any sense. I don't. Guys, if you understand what's going on, please help me. Oh, for crying out loud. Just get out of the crack. We're gonna have to come back to Kraid's Lair later, because there's one item in here we can't pick up right now. But everything else we can pick up. That's a nice use of a missile. But yeah, for anybody who's, again, we're 20 minutes in, and, for anybody who's criticizing me right now going, "You're not speedrunning it right!" Again, this is the first technically official speedrun I have done. And I am not very good. But I hope to at least, like, even if I'm not good, at least hopefully, like, my commentary, my stupid commentary, will be interesting enough for you guys that you guys won't want to... It didn't auto-split for that one. Just that it will be interesting enough for you guys that you guys won't care about my time. And you want to make sure you shoot that guy, because if you do not, the room stays locked and you have to wait for him to go all the way around before you can shoot him. Alright, now we're going to start exploring Norfair. And yes, I could skip high jump. This is 100% run, so there's no reason to, for one. And for two, skipping it just makes it really slow up here. Because I'd have to bomb jump up here. I don't think it's possible to wall jump that. If it was, then I might be skipping high jump until it would be, you know, more, I suppose, reasonable to collect it. Also, I really hope the audio, again, I say this in like all my videos, I really hope the audio is actually working right, that the game is loud enough, that I'm loud enough, that the game's not too loud, that I'm not too quiet, you know, because I've had experiences like that before. Ow. Ow. Alright, so we're coming up to a place called Bubble Mountain. I'm sure you can imagine why it's called Bubble Mountain. And we're about to get another item out of order. In fact, this is where the main path that the game, I guess, intends you to take. We just completely ignore that path. That's not... I didn't mean to hit that many bombs down. I meant to unmorph. But the controller seemed to eat my up input. Yeah, I say I'm not playing with input lag, so it's fine. Some of my inputs have been eaten. Alright. That didn't happen. You didn't see that. Every time I fall like that, I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh, this is supposed to be a speed run. I'm supposed to not make those kind of mistakes. And you can imagine why a lot of people prefer a wall jump trick to avoid these rooms, because they're kind of slow. But I'm not confident enough in that wall jump trick. I've tried it. It's a very tight wall jump. It's multiple wall jumps, very tight. If you get the angle wrong on even one of them, you end up falling all the way back down. You have to try it all over again, and it's not fun. Alright, so here's where we're going to break the intended method. Now, normally, you'd have no way of crossing this gap. You know, just not high enough a jump. We don't have grapple beam yet. But you can wall jump up here, so you just get up over the ledge. And you can get weight. And it recognized it! I didn't hit the split on that one! What is this? If anybody in the comments, like, if anybody watching this, if you can leave, like, a comment explaining how this application is able to identify what I am doing on my BizHawk emulator with a specific game, how it is even able to do that, that'd be nice to know. Because I can't even get the BizHawk auto tracker to work. And I didn't even have to do any settings for this, for the time split application, the live split. How? Also, I'm going to sit here and grind up a little bit of health, even though, yeah, it is a speed run, but I'm getting kind of low on health. One more group here. Okay, we're good. Also, yeah, I am flinging my arm cannon up and down rapidly using RNL. It does actually seem to be a noticeable difference. Oh, press select too fast there. It does seem to have a noticeable difference. You actually do seem to move ever so slightly faster if you do that. And I'm not sure like the specifics of it, but it's something you see a lot of speedrunners do, and it does seem to make a difference. Of course, everybody could be lying to me, and I'm just, you know, making it up in my head that it makes a difference. But, you know, oh, I'm going the wrong way. Great, it's a speedrun and I'm going the wrong way. Also, I hope my screen darkening does not actually appear on the video, because for some reason my TV screen has like this smart brightness setting, so like when it gets like either bright or dark outside, like the light level on my TV just I don't know, it just it changes and I can't fix it. I've tried, I've checked my TV settings, there's nothing on there to change it. So like right now I was playing with like relatively bright settings. Now it's just kind of it's kind of dark. Alright, so we're gonna do a boss here. I really should have added a split for this guy. I forgot about him. I feel like, ooh, I got 2 supers in there. I feel like a lot of people forget about poor Crocomire here. Oh, he's going so far back. So, the thing about Crocomire is I'm pretty sure he has infinite health. I may be wrong about that. Pretty sure he has infinite health though. And just shooting him causes him to move backward. And you have to basically shoot him until he walks back into this bridge and drops into the lava, where he dies. Yeah. Alright, while that's running, I'm gonna do something that sounds and looks stupid. But I'm gonna grab this E-tank early. Hey, it's more safety. Safety for later. There's just like this thing that I've seen speedrunners try and do. It's like spike suit. I think they call it spike suit or something like that. I don't remember. I'm sure anybody who's actually paying attention or watching the video will let me know in the comments if I am right or wrong. But it's something about like using spikes to store a shine spark indefinitely until you trigger it. Oh, come on. Make the jump. There we go. Now, if this time split recognizes power bombs, I am going to... What? Are you kidding me? What? How? How? What? It recognizes some of them, but it doesn't recognize all of them? Okay. Also, there's an item that I can definitely get here, and I'm going to get. Oh, I got hit the split on that. But I'm not gonna leave this area the intended method. We're actually gonna jump all the way back, assuming we can make it all the way back, and I'm going to get another item in here. If you spin jump and then trigger shine spark midair, you can easily reach this location. It's honestly, it's a bit difficult to trigger shine spark midair, but if you do it enough, you can get it done. I get worried every time I try that though, because like half the time I'll miss. I'll either hit the ledge or I'll shine spark to the side or something like that. And I messed that shine spark up too somehow. I meant to shine spark to the right, and I shine spark straight up. Would have been cool if I pulled it off though. That would have been cool. Ow. And ooh! Now that was a good shine spark. I don't think I've ever been able to pull that one off. Oh man. Guys. I messed it up. Pressed down too soon. But guys, trust me, I know how to play the game. Now we're gonna end up doing basically a loop around this entire area because I have to go get Ice Beam next. And so we're gonna... The thing about Live Split that really gets me is, like, it recognizes these items, but also, like, I put those splits in. Like, I manually named them and everything. How does Live Split know that that's what I intended that split to be? How does it know? I'm genuinely curious. How does it know that? How could it know that? And that's what I'm depending on you guys to, you know, tell me about. Get morph midair, skip through pretty much all of that craziness that they want you to do. Grab Ice Beam. Now the next split is going to be a pretty big split here because I'm going to do a bit of a cleanup run. So we don't have to come back through areas later. This is 100% after all. So I have to go collect some items. Dude, stop. Also, fighting Fantoon with only 4 E-tanks and 1 reserve tank is not exactly what I would call fun. Maybe somebody, but not what I would call fun. Oh, and I'm an idiot. The only reason I really came down here was... Oh, I didn't really stop doing that. Are you kidding me? Spin jump. Please. Really? Do I have to turn Morph Ball off? This is where... This is where a lot of time gets eaten up. Because I have to get all the way up there. Alright? I have to shoot the block. And then I have to... What? And then I have to immediately, somehow, land on the blocks and spin jump, which apparently is very hard to do, and wall jump all the way back up. Would you stop getting stuck on the platform, please? Okay, hang on. Are you kidding me? What? Why am I... Why do I stop spinning mid-spin? There we go! Man, I should have had a split for just that one item. But now we get to go through this fun room. And off my phone goes again. Somehow my phone knows comedic timing. There's very few times in like any playthrough where I will use the grapple beam. But there are a few times where it actually is useful. A lot of the situations where grapple beam is intended, you can usually just wall jump to get around it. Or do some other trick that's faster, actually somehow easier to do than the just intended grapple method. Alright. We're actually going to go take the intended path to get back up from where we were. But now, we don't have to head all the way back down just to get grapple. Because we already have grapple. Which is going to be fun. So, clean up, here we come. Okay. Oh. My brain farted there. I was like, do I go? Do I continue going up? Are you kidding me? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Really? Rip. And I call myself a fan of this game. What? This is a terrible first speedrun. I can't even play the game right. Are you... Really? That's an easy room to get through. And I just completely got shredded. Okay, but anyway, this is where you're intended to pick up power bombs for the first time. Either somebody is trying to vigorously text me, or I'm getting a lot of sudden notifications. These guys can kill you very fast if you're not careful, which is why I wouldn't recommend anybody that's, you know, not so experienced to try and use tricks to get up here early to get power bombs, which it is possible. Making it possible to get power bombs before Kraid, which I've tried, and I've died in this very room far more times than I'd like. Just because the enemies in here, you know, you saw how much damage they were doing with Varia suit. Imagine trying to do that without the Varia suit and with, like, power beam. Yeah, it's not fun. Alright, so you might expect me to head to Wreck Ship next, since the next split is Fantoon. But I'm not. I'm not actually heading to Wreck Ship. I am heading to my ship, where I'm going to save, well, not save, but refill my energy and ammo. I don't really need to do this, and thinking about it as a speedrunner, I probably shouldn't do this, but it's something I do out of habit. Anyway, moving on. We're actually going to head on a cleanup route through Brinstar. But we're going to take the path to Retro Brinstar first. Oh, we're gonna get this item here real quick. Missile. Yeah, I play a lot of the like SMZ3 randomizer, and that's a lot of fun. I ought to bring that back to the channel. I think I did. I'm not sure if like the original video series was a just Link to the Past randomizer, or if it was SMZ3. It might have been SMZ3. But I ought to do like a series on that. Just do a series on SMZ3. So we're gonna head to the right. We're gonna head in a direction that we did go earlier. And we're gonna get a couple items that we didn't get before, like this E-tank here. Interestingly enough, when I'm playing casually, I do like to get this E-tank early, which is possible by using a damage boost from that enemy. Also, this is a lot easier to do when you have Speed Booster. Otherwise, you have to wall jump up and use, like... Oop. I think I mistimed that. Yup, I did. Ow! But yeah, otherwise you have to use, like, Speed Booster and, Man, I did it again. I'm stupid. You have to wall jump and use power bombs. Sorry, my brain... Are you kidding me? Wow. My brain farts randomly when I'm trying to say stuff. Oh, that's perfect through the door. Okay, I'm going to turn my speed booster off because it is clearly my speed booster that is messing with my with like my. Oh, I know how to play this game. I know how to play the game. Just gotta remember. Jump too early through the door. I just gotta remember to turn my speed booster back on when I'm done with this. This is an awful lot of trouble to go through here. Okay, now I can turn my speed booster back on. Excellent start to the Vinstar cleanup. Also, getting out of that room without gravity or high jump is a nightmare. That's not what I intended to do. I don't know how I did that. Whoop, I jumped over it. Okay. By the way, guys, I'm not sure if it's obvious to you, but I'm not expecting you to get a really good time on this. Alright. See if I can get this first try. Nope. It's a bit complicated. You have to be, like, slightly away from the wall. And I didn't even press down in time. You have to be, like, slightly away from the wall. Otherwise, you will almost always trigger a direct upward shine spark. And it is a bit complicated to try and get the shine spark saved in the first place. Here we go. Nope. And then a lot of the times, you know, the game doesn't like to register. It's like the game doesn't like to register shine sparks, like the input for shine spark when you're in water for some reason. If there's like some way of consistently doing this, you know, without, you know, the game. Come on, really? Come on! I hit the buttons perfectly, and it just doesn't. Does not like to let me shine spark here. Come on, really? Now it won't even let me get back up there. Wow. There we go. Oh, I wanted to go to the left, not straight up. It is pretty much, if you're next to a wall, you can't shine spark in the direction of that wall. Why? Are you kidding me? There we go! There we go, okay. So, what I did there is I just went a little bit further away from the wall before shine sparking. I think it is just the proximity of the wall just kind of messes that up. That combined with the water kind of messes it up a little bit. Anyway, moving on, and I'm going to show you now how to skip Spore Spawn completely. I'm not even sure how to explain it. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna get it. Okay, well, we're gonna come back. I really hate to do that, but I don't have any more supers, and I kind of need those. Also, no, I can't use this super because I need it for another item I gotta get down here. It occurs to me now, if I come back down here, the only reason I come back to this area is for just that Spore Spawn missile. Which I don't want to fight Spore Spawn. I really don't, guys. What? Come on. And here's an example of, you know, the game intends me to use Grapple Beam to get across here. It's just faster for me to wall jump up here. I'm not going to spend that super. I need that super. You need it for this block here. To get a power bomb, which totally makes sense. Oh, and it occurs to me now I have to head back down to Red Brinstar anyway. Because I forgot to get X-Ray. I should have split for X-Ray, just so I don't forget it. Right. I gotta be careful of this room here, because of those blocks there. If you run over them, they crumble and fall into a pit that you have to shine spark out of. Yeah, Green Brinstar is like the place to learn the tricks. Because there's an intended place here that if you fall down and you save down here, you are permanently stuck until you learn how to wall jump. I learned that one the hard way. Yay! So yeah, I don't have supers! If I can get a super, that'd be... Oh, that's really swell of you. Thank you. That's really nice. To give me the super after I already need it. So I'm gonna have to go through this area twice. Just so that I can use that super to open the door to get another pack of supers. This is where you're intended to learn how to wall jump. I already know how to wall jump. We have so many power bombs, but we have like barely any super missiles. And yes, I know it's possible to get through that gap without falling all the way back down. Using Mock Ball. I've never been able to pull that off. Oh yeah, I gotta go spend that super. I don't want this to be like a failed 100% run because of one super pack that I missed. Yay! Are you... Well, I guess we're going all the way around. If I needed to be damage boosted, I would want to be damage boosted the other direction. Thank you very much. Interestingly enough, if you freeze a BTOM wall it's on you, it just sort of lets go and you can just walk through it. Yeah, shut up. I actually find it easier to wall jump up the same wall than to alternate walls. Everybody else that I know that I've talked to about it, they're like, how do you find that easier? I don't know, I just find it easier. Oh, come on, I even called it! I even called it! Why am I even heading back this way? Oh, because I got supers. I can try this trick again for a little bit. It eats my shot command. Like, I'm too close to the wall. Last attempt here before we have to resign ourselves to coming back here. Oh, okay. Well, we're coming back. Get out of my way. Alright, I'm going to take the normal path back, and then we're going to go do the whole wreck ship thing. Oof, don't want to fall down that gap again. And sure, there are other items I could get before going up to wreck ship, but it's just faster to wait. I'm getting those. That's not what I wanted, you... I go to Shine Spark to the right, and the game's like, you meant up, right? No, I did not. Alright, I'm gonna refill the ship again, because I am out of supers. I feel like that's a good enough as any reason to refill the ship. what I intended to do. And again, not what I intended to do. Every time I try. Every single time I try. Why do I even try to be cool? Missile. Intended path direct ship? Oh, I am not a speedrunner. Oh, sure, now you let me shine spark to the right. Now you let me do that. For some reason, until you turn the power on in here, these spikes just don't work. They don't hurt you. So getting this missile becomes a lot easier if you pick it up. If you go to pick it up before you turn the power back on. Would have really sucked if I didn't have super missiles there. Alright, here we go. We're gonna fight Fan 2 now. Also, I apologize to any speedrunners that get frustrated at me for wasting any good patterns he may be throwing at me. Really? That was terrible. Come on! Are you kidding me? He's still not dead. He's dead. There we go. Come on, hit the button. That's a big split. Well, we're back on track. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of cleanup here in Rex ship before we move on to the gravity suit. Now that the ship is turned on, everything's become a lot more dangerous. Ow. Would you leave me alone? And now we got a whole bunch more super missiles, which is going to make fighting and opening doors a lot easier. Get out of my way. The nice thing about like the splits here are that a lot of the things that I'd have to hit the split button on for the live split is that they're at points where I'm not really going to be hitting anything on the controller at the same time. So we'll see. Also, fun fact, the gray doors and the blinking doors, once you open the blinking doors the first time, they will never turn into gray doors ever again. So if you're tasked with that room there, you don't actually have to kill all the enemies every time you come through the room. You only have to do it the first time if you open all of the doors before going through any of them. So, fun fact for you. Also, yes, I'm going through this room the slow way, because I can't damage boost through these guys to save my life. I'm just going to damage boost through the room. I got enough health. I'm going to be picking up an E-tank soon anyway. That's not what I intended to do. Ah, too far to the right. Come on now. Still too far to the right. You'd be right next to that island. There we go. I had to turn around. You kidding me? Come on. Now I hit the island. Stop hitting the island! There we go. There we go. That's a sneaky way of getting that missile. Without needing to do any fancy jumping on bots, freezing bots, or whatever. Just shine spark up to it. Don't fall down that gap. Don't you dare fall down that gap either. you can actually fall back down to the level below, which forces you to go all the way back to the wrecked ship again, just to get back up here. Give me that energy, I need that energy, give me that. I was just talking about earlier how I didn't need the energy. Now I need the energy. Ow. Jump! Well, there's a missile. Wait. There's more. There's also my second reserve tank. There's 4 reserve tanks in the game. And I just got my second one. It means technically, if you want to think about it, this game has 18 total energy tanks if you count the reserve tanks. Let's see if the split recognizes this. It did! Time split recognize live split recognized the gravity suit. Brilliant. Next up on the collection block is space jump. So I am going to use my gravity suit to get this item a lot faster than I would be able to with Varia suit. I think on like one of my 100% attempts, I missed 3 of the items in this wreck ship area, and so I ended with 97% of the items. And you know, it was like one of my first attempts, so I wasn't sure what the maximum carry capacity for missiles and supers were. So I thought I had everything, and then I finished the game, and then I was like, I missed 3 locations? Where did I miss those locations? And then on a future playthrough attempt, I realized, hey, there's these 3 items in the wrecked ship that I don't remember getting on my previous 100% attempt. Ow. That's spiky death room. Very dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. I was actually getting a bit concerned there because I'm low on energy, and if any room was gonna kill me, that would be the room. Also, just to note, I haven't been saving this entire time, so if I do die, for any whatever reason, I might, I basically lose the run. Also, I am really messing this up. There we go. And we're safe. I was getting concerned there. I had lost a lot of energy. But we're good. And I think that's everything in the wrecked ship area. So we get to move on to Meridia next. That's going to be fun. It's the water level, after we got an upgrade that makes it to where water physics don't affect us. strangely enough, it's designed in a way that if you know what you're doing, you can go through almost the entirety of Meridia without gravity at all. Which is, in my opinion, completely insane. But we're still here. Battle crabs are mean. They do a lot of damage. Especially if you don't have gravity or Varia suit. And we're now entering Meridia. Oh man. Yeah, gravity suit sort of makes this area not even really a challenge. I mean, enemies here do a lot of damage, but it's... the water, it doesn't really affect you. Interestingly enough, there are still water physics, even while in gravity suit. And those will come into play when I get the space jump. Because the space jump functions very strangely when you are in water. Obviously, without gravity suit, space jump doesn't work in water. But with gravity suit, normally you have to time your space jump. Normally you have to, you know, be very careful to time your space jump so that you don't fail a space jump, because if you fail to time it, you fall all the way back down. But underwater, there's the cooldown on the timing for it is just like not there, so you can spam it and you never fall. You just continue to go up, and it is insane. Here's where on my first playthrough of Super Metroid, I got lost because I did not know that you could powerbomb that that tube. I did not know you could do that. Here's a relatively finicky location to check. I need to open that door ahead of time. You need, like... I don't think I did it. Oh, I did. Ah, I was too far to the left. I panicked. You have to have, like, a perfect, just the perfect amount of time between, when you hit that door. You have to basically save your Shine Spark for as long as possible. And Shine Spark up in just the right space. And that's too far from the door. That's a bit better. Still not good, but... Oh, perfect! Lined it up perfect. Sometimes you get the perfect lineup easy. Sometimes it is like a nightmare to line up. Because it is a one block space that you have to line up in. And you've got limited time. It can be a very big pain to get that up. That one particular missile tank. It is very much rather annoying. Alright. You take damage from that battle crab, it actually lowers your falling speed just enough that that you can fall into that hole instead of just falling past it. Super missiles. We now have we actually have super missile ammo now. We can actually fight. I think this is a bad idea to try and pull off. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and equip my grapple beam. So that I can grapple up here. And hopefully I don't mess this up. And I immediately mess it up. Well, guys, I guess I get to show off, if I can time it right. There we go. Nope. Oh, yeah, we got it. I don't want to go in. Oh, no, I guess we're doing it. Okay. Maybe I might be able to pull it off if I just go straight up. Nope. There we go. There we go. Oh, what? Come on. This room, for me, for some reason, when I was playing on emulator back in the day, was broken. Like, of course, it didn't mean that I couldn't beat the game, but it meant that I couldn't pick up the two items over here, because every time I went into this room, the game just sort of broke. Which was unfortunate. Oh, man. We get to have some fun with these little bouncy guys here. I thought that lineup was awfully suspicious. I don't know why I still went with it. Ooh, I did not know you could just outright murder those guys by running through them with Speed Booster. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Alright, now we get to fight, I forget this guy's name. He's, he's not a bad boss. He's, just sort of there. And he's dead. Not a difficult boss at all. I wonder what the lowest percent available for this game is. Also, that almost never happens, getting hit by those enemies. Because I know, like, I'm pretty sure you can't do 0% with this game. Like, I'm pretty sure that's not a thing. Yeah, don't head straight left there because there's a pitfall that leads you right back into the sand. But now we have 10 energy tanks now. Plenty more than enough to take on this area's actual final boss. I like shine sparking through doors even if it's not like really gonna save me any time. Now this room, when I was playing casually the first time, was just like, it was a nightmare because I couldn't get out of the sand. Still can barely get out of the sand. It's very hard. And you know, I couldn't wall jump to save my life, so I was using grapple beam. And I don't know why I tried using Spice as a platform there. And using grapple beam to get out of here, it's very slow. Really? This wall jump is a bit finicky because the ledge is like so far away from like where you can wall jump from that sometimes it is a bit finicky sometimes to try and get through that. Alright, time to fight this guy. Alright, easiest way to beat this guy, to my knowledge. I know there are other ways to beat him. There's the intended method, which is very slow. Easiest way, blast all those turrets. Wait for these little cute guys to run by. Make sure you have your grapple beam equipped. And he'll attack. You'll probably get hit. But you want to wait for him to do his little web attack. Like that. Get caught. Oh, this is a terrible position. Not impossible, but terrible. But you want to try and hit those electric things. Come on, hit it. There we go. And just hold it here. You take damage, but you don't take nearly as much damage as he takes. And it kills him very, very fast. Alright, time to get our space jump. Okay. And now I get to show off how broken space jump is underwater. You can spam the button underwater, it does not matter. As soon as you get out of the water, though, suddenly it does matter. Uh-oh. Still faster to wall jump if you're trying to gain height than it is to space jump up. It's also a lot more consistent. But space jump does make getting around a lot easier. I probably will save when it comes to the next major boss, because it's been a while since I fought Ridley, like seriously fought him, and I'm not all that confident that I can win. It takes a lot to kill him. Unfortunately, I am going to be going in with a lot of super missiles, and Ridley, to my knowledge, takes like triple damage from supers for some reason. Also, why did I get pulled back to the left there? Or to the right? But yeah, to my knowledge, Ridley takes a lot of damage from super missiles, so that's why we're going to be using supers on him. Also, we use this guy as a nice, neat little platform. Help us get up. We're also going to be getting a very powerful beam here, which I really should have put some splits on these. I really should have. You know, come to think of it, you know, it's going to be a pretty big split between space jump and screw attack. I remember going up this room the first time, and I still didn't know how space jump worked. And I was like, how am I supposed to get up this room? It is possible without space jump. It's just a lot harder than one might expect. We got plasma. And there's still one dude left in here. Where could he possibly be? Down here. I think these enemies here are just placed there just to reinforce how big of an upgrade plasma is over spacer. Because it takes like 16, not 16, but it takes like 6 or 7 shots to kill them with spacer, an ice beam combo, but plasma and ice beam combo, 2 shots, easy. They go down real fast. Now there's a little bit of cleanup left in Meridia that I'd like to get to. Which involves going around in circles a lot. Again, I should have put some splits in here for this stuff. You just have to tap that once with the grapple beam, and you're good. It will eventually disappear. Oh. No! It's not what I intended to do. This guy here is Shat Tool. He's gonna help me get through all the sand. And here's where I just sort of chill and walk forward along with him. So I suppose now is a perfect opportunity to talk about like what I intend on doing. There's a game I've actually been playing recently, and I'm actually quite addicted to now, called Slay the Spire. I was thinking about doing some videos on that. I might do that. I might not. It depends. I'm gonna go ahead and grab Spring Ball. Right. So only one major upgrade left in the game. And that is Screw Attack. In the meantime, there's a whole bunch of minor upgrades that I have to find. And that's gonna be fun to do. Alright, now we're gonna head back into Meridia again, because there's still more items in Meridia I gotta pick up. You see right there, that is a case of me mistiming a space jump. And you see I had to fall all the way back down before I had another chance at it. That is really bad. It's one of the reasons that I got really frustrated when playing casually. Was I'd mistime one jump in a very tall room, and I'd have to go all the way down to the bottom and try it again. So, there's that. I can never figure out how to get Samus to Shine Spark diagonally. I believe it is possible, but I could never figure it out. Like, I know it has to be possible. I've seen it. I believe I've seen it done by speedrunners. Oh, that's so funny. Alright, so we're gonna fall down this first pit. For some reason, morphing and unmorphing midair actually makes you fall faster. Not sure why. But it does. Oh, man. Morph midair, easily grab this power bomb. Man, somebody just doesn't want to stop talking to me. Okay. Now I gotta loop back around again, because Meridia is Meridia. I'm gonna take damage going through this door. It's kind of a funny thing, like the original Metroid game, if an enemy got stuck in a door transition with you, you took damage like normal, and you would just keep taking damage while the door transition is going off. In Super Metroid, they made it to where if an enemy hits you during a door transition, you don't take damage until after the door is finished transitioning, and then suddenly you take the full damage from the hit. So I think it's a lot more balanced than it was in the original Metroid, but still, even still. I'd like some iframes when I'm going through doors. Alright. Only a couple more items in Meridia, and then we can head down to Lower Norfair to get ourselves a screw attack. I gotta remember, though, I have to get Spore Spawn missiles. I do have to remember that. That's like the one item in Brinstar that I still haven't gotten. Oh, and then there's also the extra missiles in Kraid that I haven't picked up yet. But we'll get that on our way back down to Lower Norfair. Oh, and there's also X-ray scope. Which I suppose I should take it as like a blessing in disguise that I didn't pick up X-ray scope before. It does mess with like a lot of speed tricks. Because if you toggle it on, it's triggered by the same button that you run with for some reason. And if you accidentally leave it on and you go to run and you just stop in place and you start scanning things, it really is a pain. Anyway, so we're done with Meridia, to my knowledge. I don't think there's a single more item in Meridia to get, so we're just gonna get out of Meridia and head to Lower Norfair. And we're gonna have fun down there. I kind of want to get Spore Spawn Supers before I fight Ridley, though. But well, we'll fight Ridley down 5 Supers. I'm definitely going to save, though. Come. My controller is eating my inputs. There we go. I was trying to jump and morph mid-air, but my controller is like, you're pressing the buttons in the wrong order there, buddy. Maybe I was. Anyway, done with Kraid's Lair. Never have to come back. We can go down to Lower Norfair now. And there's a little bit of cleanup left in Upper Norfair as well. I gotta do. Not too much, but there's a little bit. Okay. Oh, come on. Alright. Also, interesting thing to note is that lava no longer affects Samus while she's in a gravity suit, so I can literally tear through these rooms without having to worry about taking any damage. And it would have been a little bit harder if I was doing this with the Varia suit. And without Plasma Beam. Here's my third reserve tank, I think. Another interesting thing is that even though Samus isn't affected by lava, she can't speed boost in lava for some reason. At least, not that I can see here. Like, I was holding the A button. She wasn't speeding up. I don't know if that's true, or if that's just that particular room. That seems to be the case here. I think... Oh, wait. I'm going the wrong way. It is this way. I think. I might be wrong about that. I might regret my decisions. Not going that way. That's just a drop farm. Here we go. This was another room that gave me grief trying to get up via space jump. We don't need to save yet. We save later. I'm gonna regret that because I'm gonna go down to Gold Chorizo and then get my butt handed to me by Gold Chorizo. This is where the game gets hard. Like, enemies do more damage, there's a lot going on, there's like magma that just drains your energy very fast, even with gravity suit on. It is... Lower Norfair is a brutal place. So, yeah. Also, we've already made it farther than I believe I made on the original YouTube series that I did for this game. I like to finish a game on my YouTube channel. I like to do that. Also, the fact that these guys take more than one plasma beam shot to kill is a pretty good indication of just how dangerous they are. Now, here's where things get a bit finicky. Okay, nailed it. There's a crumble block floor there, and if I fall through the crumble blocks and don't pick up this missile, I have to go all the way back around to try again. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna try to get him to... Ah, come on. Nope, stay there. Nope, I'm not close enough to him. There we go. Hang on. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know if this, like, invalidates anything. If I pause the timer, but we're gonna go ahead and unpause in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. Also, Gold Chorizo, not hard to beat. I talk about how like I'm getting my butt handed to me by Gold Turizo, when in fact I did not. Super missiles, perfect. I need those. That was my mother calling, by the way. Shout outs to my mom. And screw attack. I gotta remember, I have a timer. I need to hit my splits. Assuming the live split doesn't hit my splits for me. What? So this is the room where I lost my mind trying to figure out how to space jump, because you pretty much, unless you know like the perfect wall jumps, and I even tried wall jumping out of that room, and it is not easy by any stretch of the imagination. It is very hard to get out of that room. And then you're thrown into a gauntlet of these rooms. You're given a ultra powerful upgrade in the form of the screw attack, and then you're thrown into a gauntlet of rooms that can, and absolutely have killed me. Even though you got the screw attack, enemies still do a ton of damage. If I could... Also, I hate this room. It's like very finicky to avoid falling through that gap and then having to go all the way around. But here's the Mickey Mouse missiles. I wonder why they call it the Mickey Mouse missiles. Alright, I believe this is the room. Yeah. Room where you fall. You have to go all the way back up. Fortunately, I can actually space jump now. So I can get up here much faster than Magma can. Took me a while on my casual playthrough to find this secret little hidden entrance. Those guys do a lot of damage, by the way, and they take a lot of hits to kill. Unless you're using screw attack on them. This is where I'm gonna save. The one and hopefully only save in the run. And that is because the boss that's coming up now, I'm not even too sure I can beat. I'm even gonna have to grind for some drops to have a fair fighting chance against this guy. The power bombs of shame. I believe they're called that because I believe any percent speedrunners only pick these up if they need power bombs, because you need a power bomb to open this path here. So it's like, well, I'm out of power bombs, but hey, there's this power bomb pack of shame here. Let me go ahead and pick these up. Alright, so these are the golden space pirates here, or silver space pirates, however, whatever you want to call them. But they are immune to pretty much everything besides a charged plasma beam shot, and only when they're golden, after they do this nice little jump kick. They're not that dangerous, but you have to like sort of learn how to abuse their AI, I guess, to get them to do their attack, and make themselves very vulnerable. Alright, so we're gonna stand right here. And this is where I just sit here and spam grapple beam back and forth. Man, I had a lot of energy in those reserve tanks to fill up. So the only thing left, I believe, is just power bombs, and I don't think these guys can even drop power bombs, so we're good to go. Let's go ahead and fight the hardest boss in the game. Oh, come on. Wow. Oh, come on. I'm pretty sure you just do more damage with the charge beam in this one. And he's dead. You can tell because he grabs you and then moves slowly when he dies. It is possible to avoid that grab, but it's interesting. And the time split did it for me! So the next time split is going to be at the very end of the run, because there's still a little bit left to do here. I still gotta finish collecting all 100% of the items for this to be a true 100% run. And this is where the big split is gonna happen. The biggest of splits. Probably bigger than my Ice Fantoon split here. So, we're not done yet. Although we have all the major upgrades, there's still a bunch of minor upgrades to get. I believe there are 6 more missile packs, 2 more super missile packs, and 2 more power bomb packs left to pick up. And then I believe we've got all the items. We'll have all the items when we have 230 missiles and 50 of both power bombs and super missiles, as well as all the E-tanks. We also have to get the 2 more E-tanks, one of which is here, and the other one is I'm not actually sure. Oh, it's in Gauntlet. That's right. We still haven't done Gauntlet because I wanted to do that with Screw Attack. I know where both of the super missile packs are. I know where one of the power bomb packs is. Oh, and the other power bomb pack is here. That just leaves all 6 of the missile packs I got left to pick up, which I know. Oh, I'm sure I'll find them all. Guys, don't lose faith in me yet. I know where I'm going. I know what I'm doing. Ow. Energy tank. I remember spending hours, literal days actually, trying to figure out how to beat Ridley. This game was so hard to beat my first time playing the game, and now I'm just playing it and I'm like, it's challenging, yeah, it is definitely easy to die if you don't do the right things. But, yeah, it's, once you get used to, like, doing things properly, and I know I'm one to talk, but once you get used to doing things properly, everything fits into place. And, you know, there are tricks like wall jumps that aren't so easy to get right, and you don't expect yourself to get them right first, second, or even third, or even 50th try. It's going to take a lot of practice to get wall jumps down. One thing I would recommend, though, if you are trying to practice wall jumps, try pressing the opposite direction of the wall, like a split second before you press the actual jump button. You might find that that'll help a little bit. That's how I learned. As I practiced so much that I learned the timing, you know, just by practice. Missiles. This is the Metroid Missile. I wonder why it's called the Metroid Missile. Guess we'll never know. That leaves me with 4 missile packs left. Yeah, 4 missile packs left in the game. I know where 2 of them are, right off the top of my head. Not sure where the other 2 are, but we'll figure it out. Oh wait, I know where 3 of them are. That leaves just 1 missile pack that's in limbo. Yeah, just 1 missile pack in limbo that I'm not sure where it's at. We'll see. Why am I going this way? What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? What am I doing with my life? Okay. Ah, I'm still going the wrong way. But yeah, that means all of Upper Norfair has been cleared out. Lower Norfair has been cleared out. All that's left is clean up in, like, some basic areas here. Oh, I also can't forget X-ray scope. I can't forget X-ray scope. I gotta remember to get the stupid X-ray scope. Oh well. I'm sure I'll remember somehow. If I'm gonna get it, now's the time to get it. Alright. Well, with the upgrades we now have, assuming I don't hit random spikes, getting this item is now, it's not even a challenge. You know, you're intended to come in here with grapple beam and just use grapple beam to go all the way across this ceiling here. All the way over here. And then do it all the way back. Which is just unbelievable to me. I still haven't thought of where that last missile might be. I still haven't thought of it. I hope I'm not missing it. Because if I'm missing that missile, I am going to be very irritated. Because I got 3 missile tanks left to pick up, and I know where 2 of them are. Oh, wait, no, I know where the last one is. I'm dumb. I've got 15 maximum missiles now. 215 max missiles right now. I think. I'm pretty sure I got 215 max missiles. We'll see in a little bit. But if I've got 215, then I'm good. I don't have to worry about it. Alright, let's see if we can, oh, I don't have... Again, I'm coming in here without enough super missiles. Well, I'll give it a good old try. If I can't pull it off in 6 attempts, we're gonna be fighting Spore Spawn. Which is gonna be just lovely. Alright. Here we go. Nope. Nope. There we go! We did it! So, I believe that trick is called a World Wrap. And it basically just lets the super missile survive off screen for long enough to hit a super missile block, which is what normally prevents you from getting this item without fighting Spore Spawn. So we've got the super missile. We've only got one more super missile pack left to pick up in the game. And then we're good. We don't have to do any more super missile collecting. Still got, I believe, one more power bomb pack? Oh. Or did I pick up all the power bomb packs? I can't remember. I think we got one more. I know I knew where it was, and then I was focusing on the other items, and then I forgot where the last power bomb pack was. Oh, I know where it's at. And no, we haven't picked it up. If I didn't have Morph Ball, believe it or not, that would have been a soft lock right there. Alright. So now we just get to leave Brinstar. Finish picking up the last few items which are in criteria. And in theory, we should have all 100% of all the items. And then we just rush over to Torian, beat up Mother Brain, and finish. So there's really not that much left. We might actually be able to finish sub maybe 230? Maybe? Probably not. I'm not going to set my goal that high. Although if I can get a sub 230, 100% run, first try, that would be nice. Also, I don't know if that pause during the Gold Chorizo fight invalidates the run or anything. I don't know. We'll have to... I'll have to see. Like, I guess I'll just, like, rely on you guys, I guess. Tell me whether or not that just invalidates the whole run. We'll see. Alright, we're gonna go in here one last time. Just double check our totals here. Yeah. So we got 1 energy tank left, 3 missiles, 1 super, and 1 power bomb left to pick up. And I know where all of them are. They're all here in criteria, which is absolutely beautiful. Here's the last power bomb tank. So we have all the highest amount of power bombs at 50. Now we're gonna race over to the other side here. This is a room that I waited till the very end because it's a pain in the butt to do otherwise. gauntlet. And with my health, the gravity suit, screw attack, space jump, and all that whatnot, I can just bulldoze through this room. Otherwise, I'd have to take my time and be very, very careful what I did. Last energy tank. Alright, this particular room. Okay. Alright, missile. This will put me up to 220. $225. So there's only one missile tank left. I realize I probably should have done these last, but I wanted to save it for... I wanted to save the last missile tank that I picked up for last. Going too far there. Because there's an interesting story behind this last location. I better check. But let's go get the last super missile, and then pick up the last missile and head to Torian. Straight up we go. Last super missile. Alright. Oh yeah. I gotta make sure I validate this run by making it 100% by actually picking up the last missile. I almost had this straight to Torian without actually picking up the last missile. So, this missile is called the 230 missile for two reasons. One, because it is the missile that puts you up to 230 maximum missiles, which is the highest you can hold. And because this room looks like Hurty Tooth's. Tooth, Hurty. 230. Get it? I'll stop now. Anyway, on to the last portion of the run. We're at the very end, guys. We're at the very end. Alright, here we go. Wow. I did not, honestly, I did not expect that. I was going to have my Torian split as soon as I hit the bottom of the elevator on the way into Torian. But Live Split decided, no, that is when you enter the room with all four of the statues in it after you've beaten all four of the bosses. That's when Torian is. That's amazing. Wow. Alright. Down to Torian we go. And we get to fight Mother Brain. I'm actually surprised I made it this far. I was looking at my time at like when I got the Fantoon. I was like, man, I'm an hour in, and I still don't have like I just got the Fantoon. There's no way I'm beating this, you know, sub 3 or 4 hours. I was thinking like, oh man, this is gonna take me like 5 or 6 hours to beat. No, it's not gonna take me that long, which is nice. I like not making myself into a total... making myself look like a total idiot in front of everybody. Even though I have already done so. And I believe you actually do have to kill all the Metroids in these rooms. Wow, you're stuck on the edge of the screen. How about that? You actually have to kill all the Metroids in these rooms. Otherwise, the doors just don't open. Nice double freeze there. Alright. Final set of rooms here. Ah, there used to be a boss here. How about that? Glad I don't have to fight it. Oh, hi there, buddy. Ow. I am not gonna... Just for reference here, I am not gonna be able to do baby skip. Oh, baby skip. Baby skip. He's just gonna grab me right away. Called it. Interestingly enough, if you're screw attacking with any other Metroid grabbing you, it actually stops the energy drain temporarily. Not with this guy. For some reason, this guy, if you're screw attacking, he still drains you. Which makes total and complete sense. Okay. Thank you, buddy. For leaving me at 1 energy. I sure hope there's like some sort of energy recharge station here, or a way to farm my energy back. Oh, well, there you go. Also, don't expect Zebetite skip from me, because I'm not even sure how to pull that off. But hey, we're running good on time here. And we're gonna use this last save spot just to spite this save spot. I know. Wasting time. Good nap. Alright. On to Mother Brain Phase 2. I'm gonna end up running out of missiles anyway, so I might as well spend all of my missiles as fast as I can. I I guess all of Mother Brain's attacks are just referred to by, like, food names? Like, I believe those are called, I'm not even sure what they call it when it drops on the ground. But it is very annoying. Ow, that's ketchup. I know the name of that one, that's ketchup. Nice try. Nice try. Here comes the hyper beam. Ah! Also, don't expect stand up. I'm not really that great at this game. I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, despite my time here, I really mostly did this video to show off, like, what I could do. I'd like to be as good, but I'm not. Please don't kill me. That might actually kill me. Okay. I was worried. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. Time Splits decided, hey, that's Mother Brain done. I was gonna wait until I finished her off with a Hyper Beam, but okay. Live Split's like, I decide when you're done, when you're not done. Wonder if Live Split does recognize when I'm done. Just bombard Mother Brain with as many Hyper Beam shots as we can get off. Mother Brain is making this difficult. And Mother Brain is dead. I guess now's as good a time as any to inform you that, yes, considering my terrible time, I will indeed be saving the animals. Alright, time to get out of here. That would be a terrible time for my mother to call me and just absolutely put a stop to my attempt at speedrunning this game. I'm not gonna try the blue bomber, but I will I will shine spark up there. Oh, are you kidding? This game wants to kill me. It ate my input there. That's the problem with like this whole segment here, is the screen is shaking really badly, the game is lagging, it eats your input. Also, I didn't get that. I have to go all the way up manually. Oh. This is why I rarely ever have time enough to save the animals, is because I make all these mistakes all the way up towards the exit. So, like, even to the very last moments of this run, I have just been messing things up miserably. Even to the very end. Oh yeah, I gotta actually save the animals. I don't know, I might not have enough time. Bye-bye. Yeah, you have fun. I gotta go. Ah! Stop! Stop! You're gonna kill me! And it did! That's time! Oh, man. Oh. I got a sub 230! Guys! First try! Oh, man. That was amazing. That was amazing. Oh man. I did it. So, 1049. I think that actually is a record for me. I don't think I've done it in-game time at 149. That's 100%. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna have to. You're gonna have to stick around for a little bit for the credits to play, so that I can verify that it's 100%. That I did it in 2 hours, 26 minutes, 9 seconds. 0.01. Oh man. I'm actually very glad with that time. Like, when I got the Fantoon, I was like, man, this is gonna be a terrible time. But honestly, like 226, that's not bad. You know, like that's honestly, I don't think that's that bad. I may have to go onto like speedrun.com and be like, what is the average? Like, what times are we looking at for Super Metroid 100%? I don't think 226.09 is a terrible time. I may be completely wrong. We'll just have to see. And also, I want to say, if you guys have stuck around all the way to the end of this video, thank you. Thank you for watching and enduring my cringe. And if there's anything else like you'd like me to see, or if there's any like advice you can give me, I'd very much appreciate it in the comments. I know I don't post things regularly, but I really do hope to get into the habit of posting regularly. Honestly, I do. I haven't taken the time to record videos and all that whatnot to post regularly. So, and you'll have to excuse my voice. Again, also, excuse my voice throughout all of this because I actually broke a tooth. Funny story. We'll get into that in just a second. But here's the confirmation here. Dear Force! Apparently a lot of people like saying that at the very end of their runs. And here we go. What is my completion percentage at the end here? Is it 100%? Did I do it? Yes! Oh! Yes! Okay, so as I was saying, I actually was at work the other day, and I broke my, bottom left wisdom tooth. So if my voice has sounded a bit off, that may be responsible for it. But anyway, I'm not going to take much more of your time. But again, if you did like this video, make sure you actually hit the like button, because that'll tell me if you guys enjoyed. And hey, if you think I'm at least a halfway decent runner, maybe share this video with, anybody you think might be interested in seeing it. And if you got any advice, let me know. I would love to get your advice on pretty much everything that you could give me. Anyway, so I'm going to cut the video now. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and let me know in the comments below or by leaving a like. And I'll see you in the next video.